Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Russ back again with some more Madden 19 Ultimate Team. Today's episode is going to be about the new Super Bowl promo that got released. We ended up getting the 94 Franco Harris fullback from the solos we were able to do. I went ahead and chose the blue team. Now, the reason I went with the blue team was, I don't know, honestly. I don't know why I went with the blue team. I saw like John Elway and Franco Harris, and those both look interesting to me because Franco Harris I kind of think of as a running back, fullback, tight end type that it can just kind of play everywhere. So, I was kind of interested in him. Our defensive side, it was like Reggie White. I saw him, but I wasn't really that interested. But John Elway, man, I was actually looking at Elway for a minute, and then I compared him and Otto, and they just were not that different, man. It was maybe +1 or 2 and then -2, and a couple other stats, between Otto and Elway. So I just stuck with Otto, skipped out on Reggie White. I could have probably gone with Reggie White, and it would have made more sense. But I just wanted Franco Harris, man. That's the bottom line. Just I wanted to play with Franco Harris, and I think we can do a lot of different things with him because he is a really good run blocker as well as a pass catcher as well as a runner. I mean, he has 88 speed. If you think of 88 speed at running back, it's like, oh, okay, well, that's not that much. You think of 88 speed just lead blocking and playing tight end, that's pretty solid, actually. So 88 speed ain't bad. Also, if for whatever reason Franco Harris doesn't work out and we just don't like him that much, we can end up quick selling him at some point. I think it said on the back of the card that these cards will be available for quick sell at some point. I'm just not sure for how much, if it'll be worth it to do it or not, because there is like a new currency called Super Bowl rings, which I don't understand why they need new currencies. I mean, I get it, kind of. I mean, you want to do something new, but it's just weird, honestly. Super Bowl rings is like a currency. I don't even get it. I don't even know what you do with that shit. Do you just do you get it for the stupid things in the store? I don't know. Somebody let me know what you're supposed to use that stuff for. I don't even know. I have like 500 or so right now. But anyway, getting into the actual gameplay of this video, obviously I've gone over the Super Bowl promo a little bit. Just did the solos, got the card. And that's really it, man. I mean, there wasn't a ton released. There was like a Flacco, a Frank Gore, a Nick Foles. There wasn't that many players. There was a Jermaine Kearse. There was also a Malcolm Smith. I don't know, just a bunch of Super Bowl players that we've seen before. Nobody really knew. You would expect them to come out with some new eye-popping players for the new year, but no, it's just a bunch of cards that they've already released in the past couple years, and I don't know. Ultimately, it's just whatever promo for me. It's okay, and it's just another promo that gives me a free 94 overall, which is fine with me. I'll take a free 94. Shit, I don't care. This episode, I do not end up using Franco Harris all that much, mainly blocking, so I don't know if it's the greatest episode to kind of showcase him. But right here, ironically on cue, we do end up rushing it with him for one or a couple yards right there. Gets us first down anyway. We will not be using him to run the ball probably all that much, maybe a couple times here and there. But we have Gurley, and Gurley is basically our whole offense right now. I mean, he is just so damn good. It would really be stupid for me not to base the offense around him with our pretty decent but not great receivers. But Gurley is just a beast, and then we have Ricky Williams backing him up. So Franco Harris, again, is going to be mainly a receiving tight end type, fullback / running back. I don't know. Whatever you want to call him. The Swiss Army knife, really. I mean, like Marcel Reese with the Raiders, that's basically what Franco Harris is going to try to be for us. Right here, 2nd and 13, the guy does chuck it up, and it ends up being picked off by B-Doc. He has not made a ton of plays since we got him, but I can tell he's really solid back there. He plays his zone well, which is honestly all you can ask in Madden 19. The zones are so all over the place this year, man. I mean, it's honestly ridiculous how many people, or how many just zones, I should say, just linebackers break down in their zones very, very quickly and just don't play them correctly. So anyway, man, getting back into this game, 6-0 after we get the pick with Brian Dawkins. We're trying to make it a 2-score game right now. 22 seconds left, running with Gurley, our best player on our offense, our best player on our team, honestly. Him and Bobby Wagner are easily the best. I mean, that's kind of obvious, considering they're both the highest overalls on our team by a long shot. But 1st and 10 from the 22, 12 seconds left, running the ball, and luckily Otto Graham does not fumble right there. Otto fumbles less than other quarterbacks, but he still will fumble. 2nd and 3, we end up just chucking it out of bounds right here. I was just trying to make something happen, and the guy ended up running contains and ended up keeping me from really rolling out and trying to make a play. So we end up just taking our field goal, which is fine. Makes it 9-0. So going into the second half, all I'm thinking really is just continue to run the ball with Todd Gurley. This guy has really not shown us anything on his offense, and he's really not shown that he's able to stop us on offense either. So, I mean, there's really no reason to change this game at all. We've played pretty damn well, even though we've only put up 9 points. We've been stopped twice at the goal line. If we have a goal line money play, we're up 17-0 right now. It's 3 scores at halftime, and the guy probably is already out of the game. Right now, obviously, it's close. You know, if he ends up scoring, he can make it a 2-point game, and then one random stop, and boom. He's right back in the game, man. I mean, we all know how quick somebody can score on offense. It can change just like that. Right here, he does end up chucking it up, and Jesus Christ, what a tip drill. But it ends up getting picked off by Sean Taylor. And this guy is just continuing to fall apart. You know, 9-0, as I said. 3 field goals, man. It doesn't really feel like I've scored 3 field goals. It feels like I've scored 3 touchdowns. It feels like we've been dominating this whole game. 14 rushes for 79 yards. Todd Gurley is able to outrun my horrible blocks on my O-line. Because, I mean, you guys have seen my O-line. You know, it used to be pretty good, but then I kind of butchered it, and it's not as good anymore. But Todd Gurley, he just outruns all these shitty blocks that my inside linemen give. Like right here, I'm not able to get past everybody. You can see how weak the middle of my line is. I probably need to upgrade it. But Gurley is so damn good. He just runs through that shit so easily, man. But at the 6-yard line right now, 4 for 7 with Autogram. Obviously not throwing the ball barely at all. I mean, we're really trying to run the ball. 17 rushes for 103 yards at this point. Trying to get in again on the goal line. But as I was saying, man, Autogram, we just don't throw that much, but we're efficient with them. That's all we really need to do when we're running this many times with Gurley. And doing it with success, but you know, Autogram got some legs too, man. We end up getting in for the end zone. Wow, let me try that again. End up getting in for the touchdown with Autogram. That was an easy rushing touchdown, man. Nobody ended up breaking on Autogram once he got outside the pocket, and that was just an easy run. 18 rushes for 101 yards for Gurley. Tried to get in on the 2-point conversion. We cannot. Unfortunately, he rejects us at the 1, but it does not matter as Nigel Bradham ends up coming up with the pick and almost comes up with the pick 6 as we are back at the goal line. Oh my God, we're at the 9-yard line. I hate it when I get 1st and goal at the 9 or the 10. It honestly seems like I score more when I'm further away. You know, I'm 1st and goal, so if it's 1st and 9, I probably have a better chance of scoring than 4th and 1. I don't know, or not 4th and 1, then 1st and goal from the 1 or 1st and goal from the 9. I seem to score better from there. But you know, in this game, it doesn't matter where I start because we take another field goal. But it doesn't really matter. I was intending on taking that field goal. Just did not want to turn the ball over. Just wanted to make a 3-score game and make it pretty much impossible for this dude to make any sort of comeback. And on the first play of his very next drive, he throws another pick to Sean Taylor. Sean Taylor's 2nd pick of the game. He had 2 tackles as well. He had a hell of a game, and this dude just fell apart, man. I mean, he's stuck in the game for a long time, but I mean, we played really well. I mean, you know, Autogram did not have the flashiest game. Gurley didn't even have the flashiest game. He had like 20 carries for 100 yards. He just played solid, and we took our points, man, and eventually it ends up getting us an 18-0 shutout and a win, so I'll take it. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Franco Harris, I'll try to show him off a little bit more. Let me know what you guys think of me actually picking him, or if it was stupid. I don't know, it probably was stupid, but it is what it is. I hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, I'm out. Peace.